The second to the last part of our playthrough for this game. We actually just killed the Sin Heart, and now we're going to be facing off against this final axe boss, which his name is Asmodan. You actually attempted PoE? Lack of space? You deleted it. No, it's a really good ARPG, and it will be coming out on PlayStation. I don't know if they'll ever put it on the Switch. Oh, there's a goblin. So let's go ahead and kill the goblin. We did. Oh, dude, since we're playing on a hard difficulty, I don't know if we're gonna be able to kill it.
I need essence. That is not possible.
Yeah, you can see his corpses. Like, its health pool is so high, but it's not like difficult because oh no, I guess we can kill it. It's gonna. I guess we can tank that. That's totally fine. It gives me something else as like a bonus. I wish you could go over the item and it would tell you if it was better, if it would
I can't carry anymore.
Be worth actually running. Our inventory is full, so we gotta go ahead and actually edit that real quick. Let's go ahead and drop these. Like I said, normally what you do want to do with these is you 100% want to go back to town. The reason why I'm not going to be doing this is because I don't actually plan to play this game after I beat the game. There is like kind of end game content, but it's really only fun if you're playing with friends. And none of my friends have this. I mean, you can play online too, but like honestly, if I'm going to be playing this game past the game, I would prefer to play on PC. I just think that this game is just much more enjoyable, personally, on the PC, as well as items. It's not bad on the Switch, though. Is P still good as... Oh, dude, PoE is a really good single-player experience. It isn't the easiest game, though. I promise the first time you make a character, it won't be good. Unless you're following someone else's build, but that's part of PoE. Like, you probably won't get to the super end-game content. You can beat the campaign perfectly fine, but the end game, it kind of requires you to know what you're doing. It really does. Let's go ahead and skip out on the frozen there. Demon Souls. You've suffered. A lot of this stuff is just knowledge, though. Like, it's not that much of skill, like where you have to dodge. It's just like how some of the bosses work and stuff, and you won't know how to scale the character correctly. It's not easy. But if you look up your guides online, you can maybe try to find one. But like the first character you'll make, and everyone says it if you play PoE, is like the first character you make is going to be terrible. It's not going to be able to reach endgame. And I'm talking about endgame like the Ubers. It's usually not going to happen unless you're following a guide at least. But if you can, dude, that's awesome. But yeah, I like PoE. I do like Diablo. Right now I have a level 51 Raider, and I plan to just make it an Oro Flicker Strike. But I also wanted to play through it on Switch. So.
When the soul stone is embedded in my flesh, the seven shall be as one within me. I will be the sum of all hells, the prime evil.
Song is your warrior with good armor. But there's some things that do true damage and armor doesn't matter. It's not like Diablo at all. Like, for example, I can dodge that, like, no problem. But, like, there's gonna be times in PoE where, like, you just really can't dodge.
My servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh.
Look, he only does, like, 1/4. Look at the amount of HP he has. It's crazy. I don't even need to dodge anything this guy throws out.
Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh.
Go ahead and move over here so I can get some souls. But like, he can laser me the whole time. Normally you don't want to stand in it, but I'm doing it perfectly fine. Let's dodge it. You could roll Juggernaut and you'll be pretty safe for the most part. So you roll Marauder and your Ascendancy becomes the Juggernaut. If you really want lots of armor, that's one way to go. So you get like double armor. But we should be able to face roll this. I believe we're playing on like 2 or 3 difficulties up.
Arrogant Nephilim, my
by the bosses. Ah, gotcha. Well, the thing is with the difficulty of this game, it scales with your items. Like, it's not gonna. Also, your level matters, but. So this is the final boss. Actually, I honestly feel like on. Oh, we got two legendaries. That's what's exciting about this game. So let's go ahead and identify the legendaries first. I want to see what we got. So this gives us 100% chance to crit when we're really low on HP, but we're never really going to be low on HP. So it's when you're like 30% or under, or something like that. 23%. It rolls on an RNG basis, but we're gonna go ahead and equip that. That's gonna be definitely an upgrade here. And then we also got a belt. This one makes it so when you pick up, it's either pick up globes or open up chests. Yeah, when you get health globes, it's gonna actually release an explosion that does a bunch of damage. So that's kind of cool. Just gonna go and equip that as one of the rings. And what else did we get as upgrades? I guess I can keep the Eye of Etlich. Okay, we got what? What's the difference with this one? So this one gives me extra crit hit damage and also gives me a small amount of 5 to 10 damage. But on our actual damage sheet, how much damage does our weapon do? It's not too bad. It is an upgrade for damage, but the other one's going to give us so much damage reduction. It gives us like 30% damage reduction on ranged. So it's definitely worth running.
Within the Soul Stone. It's done.
I never dared dream. All evil lies trapped within that stone. Once it is destroyed, the eternal conflict will finally end.
Destroying the stone is no simple matter. There are rituals to consider. We must return to the keep and make our final preparations.
Okay. We're back to town now. So this is going to be the end of Act 3 here. I'm going to be jumping into Act 4, which is where we fight Diablo, which is the final boss of the original game before they added the expansion.
An incredible victory. I knew Ashmadan could never stand up to the likes of you.
Where are Adria, Leah, and Tyrael?
They are all in the armory, no doubt celebrating. You should join them.
Okay, so got some boots, give us some upgrade. Sometimes you actually have to go over it because what's important is actually getting movement speed. So if I go to compare, this one gives us no movement speed. I don't think that also gives me no movement speed. We also have a socket in our armor, so what we can do is go to our bag, go to gems, and we can go to yellow ones, and we want only gives us the most amount of intelligence. So we're going to go and select this, throw it in our armor. It's going to give us some extra intelligence. Intelligence is going to give us extra damage.
Adria, when did you decide to betray us?
20 years ago, a great and terrible power drew me to Tristram. But Aiden, Leoric's eldest son, defeated that power and sought to contain it within his own flesh.
The Dark Wanderer.
It was Diablo I saw within him, and I pledged myself to his service. Now, at last, his grand design comes to fruition. Dear Leah, Deckard always suspected your true father was Diablo himself. And now, my daughter, you shall serve as his vessel. I live. But I am more than I once was. The 7 evils are now one within me. I am the prime evil. Well done, faithful Adria.
go now, until I call upon you again. Now, at last, to my true goal, the one that has always eluded me. The utter destruction of the high heavens.
I wonder why they don't just destroy Tyrael. Travel to the next act. They're just like, oh, we're just gonna leave him there, you know, no problem. Even though he's not going to like what we do. But originally, you're right. Diablo was actually really difficult.
Even in the heart of heaven, angels can still.
This is back in vanilla, back when Inferno was like the difficulty that you wanted to beat him on.
My old enemy. You cannot hide from me, no matter what form you choose to wear. Let your true self be revealed. Diablo.
Pretty cool cinematic though, I like that one. But yeah, like I was saying before, Diablo and Inferno was actually like really, really difficult. A lot of people had to actually beat it without getting hit at all. You'd actually run something called Infinite Smokescreen. And it was done with using Natalia's set before it was changed.
The power that slept within her belonged to Diablo. And he is reborn, stronger than ever. The heavens were his true target all this time. And now, the angels stand on the brink of annihilation.
The feminine figure is strange. I think the face looks pretty good, but like yeah, the figure it's too like slim. I just feel like it looks a little strange as well. But we are playing this on a harder difficulty. But when I do hit Act 5, I want to go back to normal to see how fast I can do it on a normal difficulty.
Your wounds are barely healed.
The heavens burn. This is your fault, Tyrael. And you, Nephilim, look below and see what your kind has wrought.
Actually, does look pretty cool.
How he feels, but we have to keep going.
The diamond gates have stood since the light first broke over the high heavens. Now they lie in ruins. Imperius is right. I am the cause of this.
You could not have foreseen it.
Long ago, my brethren and I voted to decide the fate of man. I cast the final vote that spared you from extinction. Now humanity has birthed the prime evil.
Demons manipulate angels and humans alike. I can assure you of that.
But you don't understand. Hope has been silenced.
Wait, do we even have a secondary, or did I just unequip it? Oh, it does look like I don't have one though, because look, she's not holding anything. But this, as far as all the Necromancer dialogue, it's all new to me because I haven't actually played through the game
Gaze upon the
as a Necro.
destruction I have wrought. It will be the last thing you see. Iskatu, destroy the Nephilim.
And this fight was actually pretty difficult as well, back in Inferno.
I do not fear you, Nephilim. You'll find only death in this eternal realm.
Double damage thing. There's too many things that just give you free extra damage. Feels like the Switch one. I don't believe this does double damage on the normal base game.
The shades will devour your soul.
Go grab this. That double damage. Get the corpses, get extra essence. Is Necromancer easy? I would say every like to complete the game, everything's easy for me. Like, it doesn't even become, like, difficult if you put it at, like, a very, very high torment. Even on your first playthrough, it's more so, like, it's not time efficient at all. Like, it will take hours to do, like, small content. Because you're just kiting around over and over. It basically is a grind fest. I'm actually curious to see how long it takes to actually do Act 4. Actually, I think we might be able to do this and go to change difficulty. I'm just going to put it on... Actually, I can't put it on normal. I'm just going to go put it on hard. The reason why is just because I'm actually kind of curious to see how fast we can actually do Act 4. No, I mean, yeah, we could probably do it faster on normal, but...
I am ethereal, archangel of fate. It is my duty to recall what is and what will be within the scroll of fate. But you, Nephilim, you are not in the scroll. Your fate is unwritten.
I would see the angels saved and the heavens restored.
Perhaps fate can be changed. Quickly then, Oriel, Archangel of Hope, has been captured by Raganoth, the Lord of Despair.
I will free her.
But as far as Necromancer being OP, in the metagame, Barb and Monk have been like super meta for super long. Necro has also been very meta. Witch Doctor was meta at one point, but pretty sure most of them got replaced. Right now, Demon Hunter is pretty high tier on the next season. Oh, this is a well that will always spawn, and it always gives you a shrine bonus. So we got blessed. This is gonna give us extra armor, I guess. I heard a goblin. Where's it at? Where's that goblin at? Did we hit it? Where's the goblin? Maybe it's up here. being able to two-shot things. Oh, there's the goblin. I hear him. Get him. Oh, you can't break. You just have to go around. You will be able to break them later, though. Yeah, now whenever we get the health globe, which are those little red orbs that give us normally health, what it's going to do is actually explode for a bunch of damage. A lot of people have this. 6k. Oh, I forgot we have teleport. Oh my gosh, blood rush. My bad. I feel like we're gonna go down very easily though. But yeah, so going back to what you were saying before where the game like it's too easy. The game doesn't have like a set path for its scaling. If you get like, let's say, a legendary item. There's a legendary item that makes it so your opponents will take like 300% of your vitality as like Thorn's damage. And if you get that on your playthrough, you can basically walk through the entire game. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's pretty dang insane because it's 300%.
You think yourself free from the chains of fate, Nephilim, but all will kneel before Lord Diablo.
So this guy, he can actually have a teleport move, which can actually like basically kill you. He was a big threat. But my auto attack, this is gonna stun him every 2 seconds. I think it's like a 2 or 3 second timer, or maybe there's a set amount. No, it's like every 3 seconds he's stunned again. Free artists
flow through the hell rifts. Heaven will be destroyed long before you set one foot into the silver spire.
Thank you, Nephilim. I hoped the scroll of fate was wrong, that harmony would once again fill this troubled realm. I see now that all hope lies in you.
How strange.
With my blessing, you can now dispel Diablo's corruption. It hides the rifts which bring his cursed servants to this hallowed place. The rifts must be closed.
It would be an honor, my lady.
So, oh, we didn't get to equip it. That's fine.
I
We'll do it
have
after.
found Arya, the Archangel of Hope. With her aid, the high heavens may yet prevail, though Tyrael is still lost. Diablo's presence scars these halls, and the battle rages on in his infernal portals.
Might rebuy Diablo just to have a little army? Well, if you have Diablo, you can spend $15 and get the Necromancer DLC. Because I think you said you had it, right? However, I'm not sure if it's still on sale. I would wait till maybe like a week or two. Because right now, this game still sells for $60. But they did have a sale. You can check if it's still going on. For $20 off, so it's $40. But it's actually a good deal if you've never played Diablo. Because it comes with a base game. Oh, I need to equip that. Because it's going to give us more damage. So, it comes with Diablo, it comes with the Reaper of Souls, it comes with the Necromancer DLC as well. And if you space those out... Oh, you have it for PS3, I gotcha. Dude, Diablo for PC is it's so much better, dude. It's so much better. I mean, it's the same game at the end of the day. But, wait, if... Kurai, you can get the one for PS4 for relatively cheap. But which Diablo do you have?
I will be victorious.
Because there's the vanilla game, there's the Reaper of Souls, and then there's the Necromancer DLC, which is just one character.
You must close the Hell Rift before you may proceed.
Okay. Okay, so if you have that... oh, I have to close the Hell Rift. But the one with the Crusader is going to be Reaper of Souls. So then, the only thing you're missing is the Necromancer, which you can buy as DLC separate.
Now they seethe with the corruption of hell.
So yeah, like I said, you pretty much have the full experience at that point. But Necromancer is a pretty good class. I don't know, did you get to the super far endgame?
Oculus with the aim to destroy it. You will not succeed.
Well done, Epilogue.
Killed the giant.
Diablo's vile minions can no longer use this rift to find their way into the Silver City. Now only one rift remains.
So I think we were like 10 minutes into this.
Only hell rift. The flow of my legions will not stop.
So yeah, like I said, we were about 10 minutes into this before we actually hopped into this act. So I'm actually, like I said, curious to see how fast Act 4 is. Act 4 is pretty short in Diablo though. I'm trying to think if I can get both acts done in like one playthrough. But I think Reaper of Souls is like at least an hour long, which is the first expansion pack. Now, they were going to come out with another expansion pack for this game, but it actually never came out. It was scheduled to come out, and one of the things that was leaked. I wish it would come out, though. Like, I still would love to see it. I like Diablo. It's been a while since we had a lot of new content. Yeah, well, they haven't officially announced Diablo 4. But they keep on saying multiple Diablo projects are in the works. But I wish they would just say Diablo 4. I don't know why. Like multiple teams working on multiple projects. One of them was like a third-person game too, which is really strange. I would love to see how that game actually played. Oh, we should at least kill the goblin though. I don't want to let that get away. These could drop things if you want. Okay, I'm just basically face tanking all of the blood stars, which normally you wouldn't do. I do like the equip system though for console. But hello guard, how's it going, man? I wish you can get item and then instantly drop it. Oh, we have to actually close the Hell Rifts. There's a lot of similar tile sets in Act 4. In fact, Act 4 doesn't even have a town. They actually use Bastion's Keep for Act 4. There was a thing going around saying that they just removed it. They just scrapped the whole idea. I don't know why though. Why not each act having each town? I think it makes sense. I mean, technically, if you clicked Act 4, it just puts you in Bastion's Keep. You didn't notice there was a difference in the scope systems? Oh, really? Is it different on PS3? I played it on 360 for like 10 minutes. My friend had it. But yeah, you can equip things really fast now. There's one more Hell Rift.
That needs to recharge.
Find and destroy the corrupted growths. Okay. There's one of these. There's another portal. We're gonna go straight and look for that portal. Chest. It's always good to just run by, open up a chest, and then you can walk away from it. The reason why I say walk away from the chest is if there's an item that's good, you can actually get it. I don't know if we actually need to go in here, but there's... Is this one with the punch? I guess we can explore here. There's like these little platforms. I don't know, is this... It might be only in Reaper Souls that has this, which we're not at yet. It's just an area where you can kill things. But well, I'm gonna go ahead and explore it. Since, like, I haven't seen this in a long time. But it's a chest. And then it's like, and oh no, it's haunted. But like, we're gonna one-shot everything. We got that Nephilim portal. Like, look at this, dude. Absolutely melting everything. One-shotting. Easy claps. That's because we have this double damage thing. That wasn't really good though. It just, it should be like a resplendent chest. But we're about 30 minutes in, and Asmodan did drop 2 legendaries. Oops, we're getting frozen. It's cool. I can just blink right. And get right out of it. Ooh, level up. Nice, nice. Oh, it's a hardware difference. Oh. So more corruption. We got Land of the Dead room, which we're not actually using. Basically, you get a brief moment where you get unlimited corpses. It's kind of cool. Okay, it's definitely not. This is basically. I want to say it's like the same thing. We actually need to go up and then down. Up, left, and down. Basically, we have to close these areas, and then a portal should be opening up. Let's skip the smaller enemies here. But it does feel good to be kind of powerful. It's in any game. There's still another rift. Really? Oh, it's up. Sometimes with Diablo, the areas are random. For the campaign, a lot of them are the same, but there are areas that are going to be straight up different. Actually, there's one small area over here, and I'm going to double check. Yeah, okay. Go there. But sometimes there's a very small sliver of like an area on the map where you didn't see it. That's what causes it.
But his work can still be undone.
But there is, however, a skill that I might be able to get another upgrade on. It's for Blood Rush. Oh, you can't even see what level. Oh, it goes on cooldown. Okay. Can't be changed. So once it goes off cooldown, I just want to know what level we actually get the Blood Rush, which actually holds 2 stacks. So you get heal for 2%. The other one we have gives us extra armor. And at level 60, we get additional charge. So we are. Let's take a screenshot. Well, we're level 43, so we won't get that until we even probably hit the next act. Yeah, it's up here. There's the last one.
I draw closer to victory, Nephilim.
Oh, oops, I didn't mean to skip it, but it doesn't really say anything too important. Oh, we need this. This gives us double damage. It's 100% we're taking. This doesn't last very long, but it's just too big not to have. There's so many Nephilim globes that drop. I think it's too often, honestly.
Give it more time.
Grab this double damage and then clap for 26k. Look at this amount of damage though, that's insane. Actually does more damage. Oh, it's two-handed.
My beams will tear you up.
The Hell Rifts are closed. You have far exceeded my expectations, Nephilim. But there is not a moment to waste. Quickly, you must make your way to the Silver Spire.
Okay.
The Hell Rifts are closed, but it is of no matter. Soon there will be nothing left of these high heavens. All creation will be the realm of terror.
Okay. So we do have another weapon. I want to see how much damage this does. It's 176. This is actually going to give us more. The reason why it's going to give us better integers is because the attack speed.
Tyrael.
Yes, my friend. I am ready to again fight by your side. I was wrong to give in to despair. You have shown me there is still a chance for victory. But we must hurry. Even now, Diablo makes his way to the Silver Spire. I finally understand. Your kind faces death and darkness every day, yet still you find the courage to move forward.
It's a cool death animation though. The flesh just goes off.
Your kind does not belong here. If I see you again, you will die.
That's pretty cool. I don't actually remember them like teleporting down.
Pay him no mind. This is your fighting. Your power is even greater than Tyrael foresaw.
One can only hope. But now, we must stop Diablo before he reaches...
Like how it just cuts off the audio. I didn't even go through. Like,
Diablo
just walked
is
over there
readying his
and
final
stopped.
blow against the high heavens. A devastating act that would disrupt the balance beyond all remedy. Tyrael and I must find a way to save both of our realms.
Like, I don't mean to skip out on some of the dialogue, but sometimes, like, if I go through, it'll just continue talking, right? Other times it'll just go away, which I wish I could enable or disable that. I don't want to skip out on some of the dialogue, but it's really slow.
How does it feel, knowing you helped me become the prime evil? For all your mighty deeds, all you really accomplished was unleashing me upon the world.
Okay, this one will continue.
Some savior.
Oh. I guess if you get too far away, it could also be the thing.
Diablo is climbing the spire to the Crystal Arch. We must hurry.
Fight against the angels. Oh, here's Mira, which was the girl that got like infected.
How could you convince my own father to kill me? Say, but you made him cut me down.
I think that's kind of cool though. Like this. Okay, free the tormented angel. The aspect of lies, Belial's assassin. The thing is, Belial's dead, but it'd be really cool if somehow Belial wasn't dead. So there's a really cool theory to how they're gonna have another Diablo game, and Diablo 3 was all fake. Like, you're still stuck in Act 2. Everything else that you played is a lie. Which is the highest IQ, like, story I've ever even heard of. I doubt they would ever do that, though. Because that means one whole game is built upon nothing. Belial died in D2? No, Belial died in Act 2, if that's what you meant. But in Diablo 2, Baal dies, if that's what you're thinking about.
Long ago, when he was still among the angels. But he grew weary of battling the demons after a time, and he began to secretly conspire with demons in order to forge a peace. The demoness Lilith became his greatest ally in the Hells, and many other demons and angels joined his cause.
Goblin. It's not even a yellow. I can't even get an upgrade for my weapon. Yo, what's up, Last? How's it going, man?
My essence is too low.
Is social blade site accurate? In what aspect? How much someone's earning? Not really. The difference in okay, yeah, it's not accurate. I mean, like, yeah, you're making like 1,000 to 100,000, like, yeah. So the thing is first off, they can't factor in brand deals, and in YouTube it matters like if they have, you know, ads disabled or enabled. Obviously blockers, YouTube Red. There's too many factors to really factor in, and also your demographic matters. It doesn't factor in your merch sales. So there's a lot of things that you're not factoring in.
It seems we've both fallen from grace, Tyrael. Come, embrace your former lieutenant.
So if you want like a good kind of estimate, and it's a real rough estimate, you get about $1 for 1,000 views.
The cold hand of death reaches out for you, hero.
Yeah, you'd have to factor in a lot of different things. Also, demographic matters for that a lot. It's too difficult to really determine it, but yeah, that's like a good kind of a baseline, and even that's not like super accurate. So we're at Iswal, and Iswal, he used to be very difficult because when he would freeze you, you were almost dead. You had to time certain like abilities like perfectly to not get hit by this frozen shout. Like the orbs you can dodge, they're super easy. Oh, we got Staff of Hurricane. Is this a one-handed? Oh, let me go and check out what the item is that we got. Oh, it's a 286 is definitely a huge upgrade. And then what we can do is we can go ahead and go into our inventory, go to our gems, put in a red gem. It's gonna have 15 extra damage. Bam, we have 300 weapon DPS. So it's gonna almost double our DPS. 100k a month? Wait, 100k a month is not bad at all. Like, for just one sponsorship? That's legit. But I don't know, how many followers does she have?
I often came to this great spire to meditate on things as I looked out over the
Well, we're coming up to the boss right now.
The view used to calm me. Now I find it does the opposite.
That's a huge account.
It is not far now.
Fight the Asmodans, the Legionnaires. I wonder if there's one of these. I think there is one. They don't have like insane drops or anything. It's just more for funsies than anything. Oh, 13 million followers. Okay. 100k would be from multiple companies then. So on average, a few million followers, you're looking at 10k deals easily. Like 10k mentions, a minute mention, a sponsored video. Oh, I hear Goblin. There we go. There we go. This gets double damage. I'm gonna get the Goblin. I don't think we're gonna be able to hit the Goblin if we go over here. Oh, let's get the Goblin. Get the Goblin. Get the Goblin. Now maybe we can try for the chest. We have to kill 100 enemies though. They just don't spawn fast enough. Maybe. This attack's really slow, but it hits really hard. It hits like 40k. Oh, we got it. We got the bonus chest now. Sweet. I wasn't sure if we were gonna get it. Because you have to kill 100 enemies, and I was chasing the goblins, so that's actually pretty big. 100k per year. Oh, to work with the company? Yeah, it could be that. It seems more realistic than 100k a month. But it's possible if you work with like enough companies. Some YouTubers and Instagrammers, they do. Let's go and drop some of our gear because we have so much useless stuff. Heck, we had Witch Doctor gear, which we can't even actually use. There's so many useless armors. Is that not for? Nope. Alright. Okay, dude, you go the wrong way. Oh wow, we got you baited. Sometimes that will happen in Diablo though, where you go one direction and it'll lead you down. Sometimes you'll get to an area and then it'll have like a level 2 and like you don't even need to access level 2 to progress, but it's kind of nice to explore. I feel like Diablo 2 had a lot more of those, like, explorable areas than Diablo 3. But people like different things, and obviously after you know where to go, you just don't go there anymore. And a lot of it's recycled tile sets anyways. The surge ring pressure. Oh, nice. How was that? Our attack speed right now is super slow, but our damage is going to be just through the roof now. Look, that's 90. Is that 60? 38k? It's good, man. Good damage.
Though I forsook my home to see it again like this, and enjoy my might replaced with sword.
39k.
We must make it to the summit.
Alright, we're going to be fighting the final boss very soon. You can't nervous because you go to shoot.
Nephilim, I see you did not heed my warning. Or perhaps you think yourself strong enough to face me.
I come to kill another. Do not waste my time.
Imperius, stop this madness. Diablo is the enemy here, not the Nephilim.
Tyrael, I will deal with you soon enough. I will... What's this? No! Diablo has reached the arch!
No. Diablo has begun extinguishing the Crystal Arch. That's why the angels have fallen. If its light should go out forever, we must defeat Diablo before that happens.
We stand together as mortals.
Diablo's vile corruption bars our path. Stand back. Eldruin's light shall clear the way.
Dancing Stars odd. I don't know who that is. Sorry, I don't generally watch TV except for some like.
The gate has been opened, Nephilim. This last trial is yours alone.
Some shows. Oh, I'll just. All right, let's go ahead and finally fight. Do I read? Definitely no. You talking about in games? Sometimes. But like IRL reading books, definitely no. Definitely no, dude. Cat in the Hat is about as far as I'll go with books.
That needs to recharge.
Does she watch Dr. Pimple Popper? Oh my gosh, some of those shows are just like.
The seven evils are one within me. I am Legion.
Alright, final boss, the Prime Evil. Let's see how actually difficult it is. We are playing it on hard, so they might have more HP. So, while you're fighting down, there's one move you need. This move is the only one you really need to dodge. Just don't hold still, and you'll be fine. If you get trapped, Diablo, if you get hit by it, I'll show you what happens. I don't even know if we'll die by it. I'll hold perfectly still in the next one. When you get him down to half.
Let us see how you fare in my realm of terror.
She'll bring you over to the realm of terror. And this is the spot that is the most difficult. Although it's probably going to be pretty easy.
Only by defeating us can you return to your own realm. But none have ever grown from the depths of their own terror.
I've played against this area so many times. Played with him and against him back in the Halo days.
How does it feel knowing you have failed those who depended on you?
Played against Ninja a bajillion times too.
You cannot defeat your own terror.
If I actually did follow Ninja for this Halo coverage, because there was really no one covering Halo at the time. Like I even had more subs than him at the time. Then Fortnite came out, and dude, he blew off on Fortnite.
How tastes your fear, Nephilim?
So yeah, these are the shadow clones, and this is what actually makes it difficult. But I can literally just AFK it. I'm actually kind of curious if we can AFK on the shadows. I think I could. I could let my AI actually kill Diablo. There's a okay, I guess there's a teleporting move that can actually be pretty nasty, but you have to kill the shadow frog. I'm just gonna make it faster. You can actually stun Diablo. What's the stun timer? 3 seconds? It's like insane. Yeah, I could pretty much sit here AFK, but I'm gonna kill him faster. You lost your game drive around 17. I'm very picky with my games now, that's for sure.
This wretched light must be eradicated.
Are you gonna get on Fortnite later, Lance?
All that you have known, all that you have ever loved, shall die along with you, Nephilim.
Alright, final moments. Why does he have a boots? So the vessel for this one, actually I want to see if I can stand on it. Look at this, look at my HP. Literally sitting in the AoE. I could AFK. I bet you will still win. Should we find out for the knees? So this is the move I was talking about, where you want to actually move. Watch how much damage this will do. There's a lightning, fire lightning breath. I'm actually gaining HP. Wow. Gaining HP in here. Ghost water mobs. Yeah. It can be like that if you have good gear, or if you know what you're doing. This is the final boss, bro. I'm playing this. Look, hold on. I'm playing this. Change difficulty. The difficulty we're on is on hard. You can bump the difficulty several ones. You don't. You'll have these will be all locked. Actually, I could play on master right now. Let's try to play on master. Oh, okay, maybe. Wait, you could just do that mid-boss fight? Let's see if that drops better gear. The HP's gonna go scaled through the roof, but... Diablo won't actually do anything. At this point, Diablo's actually defeated. They still show HP just so it has some animation that feels like you're doing something. But you can still deal damage, but Diablo's already dead at this point. I'm actually curious to see if we get way better drops just because I bumped up the difficulty at the very end. Like, Diablo's dead, but like, the AI will still attack him. Alright, let's see. We should be getting at least one legendary. What did we get? A legendary ring, guys. What is it? What is the ring? Bunch of items. Let's go. Oh, a double! Wait, why did we get it? Did we just... Okay, what did we get for legendaries, guys? Oh, that's a high IQ play, dude. Just play it on, like, certain difficulties and then just swap. Alright, what did we get? It's going to probably do a lot of damage. Exarian. So, this one has a pretty cool legendary effect. So, if you deal any lightning damage, I believe is what this one does. Oops. How do I, like, So, oh, it didn't let me... How do you scroll down? Scroll down. This is... Oh. Oh, not that one. Whoops. Oh, okay, so it's... These controls, I'm so used to PC. Alright, anyways. So, Exarian, if I can... Okay, so... No, it's not that one. So I have to scroll... Okay. Oh, it reduces cooldown of everything by 5? That's... What's that? What? Is it just an item in this? I thought Exarian was something that changed. I think maybe you have to get it at level 60 for that. But anyways, we also got a unique ring. This one's like after... Oh, this is actually a really good ring. After 5 consecutive non-critical hits, every hit will be critical for 3 seconds. It's actually huge, huge buff. Insanely huge buff. Like, you will see very soon. Huge buff.
The day is won. Diablo is vanquished, and all evil with him.
Evil retreats, but it does not die.
Okay.
Time will tell.
Shall we next thing? Let's go ahead and go, boys. So that's actually really cool. Like, I legitimately think that Diablo automatically drops a legendary if you have, like, never defeated him before. That's going to be the end of that act in Diablo.
Was defeated.
For a time it seemed we would know peace. But it was not to be. For Diablo's essence lingers in the Black Soul Stone. I cannot destroy the stone, nor allow its evil to remain within the heavens. And so it must be hidden, even from the angels. I pray that it will be enough.
Oh, so this is actually the Reaper of Souls cinematic that just is playing right now. This was actually one of the like earlier reveal trailers for the game.
You have done well, Horadrim. Your service here is finished, and you should all run. Malthael. Brother, why? The Nephilim will stop you.
No one
I actually really like that clip. That's actually really good. Alright, Act 5, which is actually the final act. Well, technically, Act 4 is the final act, but the expansion makes it Act 5.
Of that, I am sure. The angels have started a massacre, slaying all they find. I must see it with my own eyes, and learn why they have come. There are many questions, and I have little time to act.
Alright. Hopping right into Westmarch, which is going to be next act, and the final act. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this part of our playthrough. We'll probably finish it off. I think Act 5 will actually maybe take 2 parts. I was actually expecting Act 4 to be a little bit faster, but it is definitely the shortest act indeed. But if you enjoyed Act 4 of Diablo, Reaper of Souls, or I guess technically the Eternal Collection, but got like 1 or 2 more parts, and that will be it indeed. If you enjoyed the vid, drop a like on it, and if you're new to the channel, well, I don't even know how you're new to the channel if you're watching, like, you're just like, oh, I want to watch, like, right in the middle of this playthrough. Well, by all means, feel free to do so, but part next, because I don't actually know the exact number. I think we're on part 5. Part 6 will be up very soon indeed. Thanks for watching. Peace, peace.